Hi friends, this is Steve Kane from Handpicked Tomatoes. It's Wednesday, May 5th, and this little webcast is about how to navigate image galleries that we find all over the web today. So this is going to be a brief one. I'm going to try to move really quickly, but hopefully it'll be helpful for you. And I'm going to use as a teaching point this image gallery that I sent out to a bunch of friends the other day. Actually, let me scroll up here. This is the Thursday Coffee Club, and this group's been meeting for over 20 years. It was organized by Dan Hoover, and this is really off topic, but Dan's been meeting and having his friends meet with him after the gym workouts for over 20 years, so that's kind of cool. So we took a bunch of pictures of the last Thursday because it was Moss's 25th birthday again. And so I sent links out to this gallery to everybody who was there and a bunch of people who weren't. And guess what? I got a bunch of emails back going, hey, how do you make the pictures bigger? And B, how do I save the pictures because I want to do something else with them? And so this video is going to answer those two things. So first of all, when you come to a site like this, don't read stuff because, I mean, it says click any image to zoom, but I mean, who the hell reads websites anymore? And this is a very simple, not much text on it. People still aren't going to read it. I mean, I've been in the web business long enough to know. So just, if you get onto a site and you see a bunch of pictures, do this. Just click on a small image. Chances are it's going to get big. If it doesn't get big, get the hell out of there because, frankly, you know, time's too short, and the new technology that's out there is much more elegant. So get away from those old funky sites. So here we have it, and you'll notice a couple of things. One, I've got a little caption. There's usually a caption under the picture that says something about it, but there's only one other thing that we can look at here, and that's actually this little X that appeared. And so I think you probably all have guessed by now that if we click that X, we're going to go back to the thumbnails that we started with. So there's your basic navigation. I can go down to the middle picture here and click on that, and wow, jump right to it. I've got my X, and I can click on that again. But notice as I was kind of going up to that X, what happened? I see this little kind of hint over here, this little icon that's pointing to my right. So if I click that, what happens? Wow, I'm navigating through the pictures, going through those thumbnails that we saw from left to right. So each time I click them, we're going to see another one. And actually, you don't have to click right on the icon. You can click on any area here in the right-hand hemisphere of this picture. And I think logic will then tell everybody that, okay, if it works on what works on the right should work on the left, and that's absolutely true. See, as my cursor gets dragged across the left side of the screen, I'm seeing this. By the way, this is technically all happening through something called JavaScript or Ajax, which is popping these pictures up and doing this kind of elegant templating of a photo gallery. What would you call it? A slideshow. So basically, that's how. Oh, before I take off, I did promise you one other thing, and that is how to save the pictures that you see here. So you're probably going to want to save the big ones. If you click and get that big picture there, you can right-click. And right-click, you can copy the image, or actually you want to save the image and save that to someplace on your hard drive. So, you click on that, and it's going to come up with a box, and you put it wherever you want, where you're going to remember where it was, and that's all there is to that. And go on to the next picture, right click, and just do that process over again. And what you're going to end up with, by the way, folks, are web optimized versions of these photographs. So they're going to look good on a computer monitor. If you're looking for them to be printed, these things are going to get soft and fuzzy when you print them out, particularly if you print them out by an 8 by 10 or something a little bit larger, because there's just not enough pixelized information to get those nice crisp pictures. So what you're going to want to do is, if you want to print these things out and make them look good and frame them for whatever reason, then you want to go back to the photographer and ask them for the high resolution version, and maybe he can spin that off onto a CD or get it to you some other electronic way, but certainly not in an email because those files get big and fat. So that's it. I've answered the questions on number one was how to navigate an image gallery online, and two, how to save the pictures that you see in an image gallery. Hope again that was helpful, guys. Until next time, this is Steve Kane at Handpicked Tomatoes. Take care.